Hi guys, today we're going to take a look at Falcons Eagle. This is recommended from level 550 plus Paladin. I have a bunch of results here for you on the screen. All those results have no Animus Mastery, no combat praise at all. And they have charms active on the Falcon Knight, but not on the Falcon Paladin. I expect that the Falcon Paladin charm would also add another sort of 200k raw experience. So I'm quoting it as 5.6k raw that I was able to maintain. But I think with charms also on the Falcon Paladin, you're probably looking at about 5.8, maybe even 6k raw at this level 550. With regards to the loot, this is a pretty good profitable spot. I'm able to get somewhere around 1 to 1.2k per hour. And yeah, it's a great spot, to be honest. I was not expecting it to be as good. It starts to feel a lot better once you unlock those charms, I can tell you that, because they do a lot of work here. I think the experience for me went up by about 500k raw when I unlocked the charm for Falcon Knight. Very powerful place for charms. Overall tier rating, I give it an S minus. That's only because there are a couple of spots where you can get more experience than this. The profit is very good. Experience is also good, but just below the top tiers. You've got a couple of spots which you can get more experience, hence the S minus. But obviously a very good spot, highly recommended. The equipment for Paladins here is very good as well, because you can get a lot of energy protection. I didn't actually have the Sanguine Greaves, so you could have it, with a better equipment, it would be even easier if you had Sanguine Greaves, because they have built-in energy protection. Anyway, this place peaks at somewhere around 7.5k raw, which you should be able to reach somewhere around level 800 or so. Once you reach that 7.5k raw, you need to start going out of the teleport outside of the Eagle and picking up an extra pull there. And with that, you can maybe scale it a bit further to even like 8k raw, but it's kind of tricky. I would not necessarily recommend it. I prefer just hunting Falcon Eagle until 7.5k raw. Difficulty, I give it is about an 8 out of 10 at level 550 with best in slot equipment and weaving in Alicorn Ring and Prismatic Ring. If you don't have best in slot equipment, if you're not as experienced, obviously you will need a higher level than 550. But, by level 600, 650, this place does become, more achievable, more huntable by more standard players with worse equipment. But it's definitely doable at 550 as long as you have best in slot equipment. I mean, I completed my whole bestiary here. Wasn't very tricky. And I popped a couple of like NPC foods, but nothing really too tricky. With regards to bestiary, you need about 5 hours for Falcon Knights and 8 hours for Falcon Paladins. So requirements: level 550 plus, like I mentioned, maybe 600 plus if you're slightly less experienced. Obviously Oberon access. And this place can be affected by basically everybody other than Knights. I mean, these guys do a lot of damage, so Knights will struggle to maintain. Obviously, if you're high enough level, if you're like 1000 level Knight, you can probably hunt here. But I do not think this place is very good for like a 5, 6, 700 Knight. So I do not recommend that. Very good for every other vocation, though. It's pretty good for duos as well. Full team hunt, maybe, but I don't think there's going to be enough respawn here. Maybe like a trio or something. All standard imbuements recommended. Energy protection, imbuement, and armor. You can just use the gnome armor, but it is obviously better to have something like this one is optimal mutated skin armor, because there's also a bit of earth damage here, plus the energy protection. That's my setup. That's what I recommend. Obviously, you should be using prismatic ring when weaving in boxes as well. If you just want to use prismatic ring permanently, you can do that. Obviously, you need pendulate as well. Very strong here. Absolutely be using a pendulate. And yeah, that's basically it. You need to prioritize physical energy protection, use prismatic ring when boxed. Moving on, supplies per hour. I was using great spirit potions by default, about 1600 per hour. In addition to this, I was using ultimate spirit potions on sort of tricky pulls, somewhere around 250 ultimates. 1600 diamond arrows per hour, about 750 avalanches, 6 bullseye potions. With regards to charms, I recommend Divine Wrath plus Void's Call on Falcon Knight, and any of that poison overpower with the Vampiric Embrace minor charm on the Falcon Paladin. Obviously, work out whether overpower actually makes sense for you as a Paladin, right? You've got a calculator to work out which one's going to work best. For the wheel, probably, I was using a grenade and small HP gems. Obviously at higher levels this changes a bit. You can use like the carpet, or you can use like the ballistic mastery and stuff like that. I'm sure you can figure out what to do. This sort of base default one is just using grenade and some small HP gems, which is what I was using. And the character in the video is level 550 Paladin with 124 plus 4 distance skill, that's from loyalty, and 34 plus 2 loyalty magic level. Now with regards to the route, I basically just do kind of 3 big pulls that are just 3 areas. As you can see, those highlighted blue sections, that's where I kill the Falcons, but you do kite around with them. You usually have about 20 of them chasing you, so you can't box. If you box 8 of them surround you, another 12 are attacking you from distance, you'll probably almost certainly die, especially at this level 550. So you kind of need to kite them until they're like red health, and then you sort of box yourself, and then you just kill them off as they're in red health. And anyway, this is, you come in through here, obviously, and I just run around here, this section, because I sort of try and do that pull. Once that is finished, I'm sort of kiting around here and then doing like a section around here. Once I kill off everything here, I then go like through here, pick everything up, go through here, and then I sort of run around in this section. Once that is dead, then, you know, I sort of kite back and get back into this third pull. And just that's it. Just 3 pulls, 3 big pulls, a lot of kiting, but very, very worth it. Very, very good respawn. Definitely recommend it. If you don't feel comfortable, then maybe come here at a slightly higher level. But I was able to do the whole bestiary at like 550. Didn't die. So yeah, I think it is doable if you know what you're doing. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll play the video now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.